What is going on, guys? Ultimate Deadpool here. So I heard, well, it's no longer a rumor, I guess, that Ghost Rider is all but confirmed for Doctor Strange 2, the Multiverse Madness. So I put together a lovely list of actors who I would like to see play Ghost Rider if it's possible, and so we have 5 actors that could play Ghost Rider and 5 actors who could play Mephisto. 2 of the actors I chose for Mephisto obviously can't do it because one of them is dead and the other one can't do anything. At least as far as I'm aware of, can't do anything. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. Starting off with the Ghost Rider side of the list, we have, now this is maybe not the best choice, but Thomas Jane. He played the Punisher in 2004's Punisher film. Very intimidating actor. In that movie, I haven't seen much of it. I think he was also in the 2018's god-awful Predator movie, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So Thomas Jane, you know, I think if he acted more like the Punisher, if they did get him to play Ghost Rider, I think it might work, but he's also a little bit of an older actor, so it may not work as well, but you know, it'd still be kind of cool to see I think if he was younger and was just coming off of doing Punisher and then going off to the MCU, I think that may have worked, but that's just me. Next up, now obviously this one is not ever going to happen because he's in the middle of something else right now. We've got Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy would make a pretty good Ghost Rider. I mean, he does a pretty good Venom, but I think I like him better as Venom, considering there's a strong rumor that the Venom universe is actually crossed with the MCU. So I don't see that happening, but it would be nice. And then, I'm probably going to mispronounce this guy's name. Norman Reedus, I believe he plays in the Walking Dead series. He has actually spoken in public that he absolutely wants to play Ghost Rider. So, hey, you know what? I haven't seen The Walking Dead. I never cared to watch it. It just wasn't one of my favorite shows to watch. I think I saw the first few episodes and then that was it. But I mean, some of the stuff that I've seen him in, he's a really good actor and he can be terrifying from what I've seen. So I think that Norman would actually be a really good choice for Ghost Rider, but there are 2 other actors who I think would do it better. Keanu Reeves has been aiming at the MCU for years, and it's not hard to see why. He's a really big name. And I think Keanu Reeves would actually be one of the best choices for Ghost Rider because he is a motorcyclist and he just has that vengeful personality, especially when it comes to the John Wick stuff, which I still haven't seen. But from what I can gather, that's a very vengeful type movie, which is exactly what Ghost Rider is. So I think Keanu Reeves would be probably the best choice for Ghost Rider, with the exception of Norman Reedus, or however you pronounce his last name. And last but not least, obviously Nicolas Cage, but that's obviously never going to happen. It would be nice to see the original Ghost Rider come back and play Johnny Cage again, but Nicolas Cage has basically said, yeah, I'm done with that. Nicolas Cage now does horror movies. If you guys don't know, he plays in Mandy, Five Nights at Freddy's style movie. I can't remember what it's called. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's something Playhouse or something. It's a really weird movie. I still haven't seen it. I've seen the trailer for it, but I can't remember what it is. So now we're going on to the Mephisto actor. So Mephisto, for those of you who don't know, is the demon that gives the curse of Ghost Rider to human beings or individual beings or whatever. So first off, and again, this is obviously not going to happen, especially if the rumors are true, William Dafoe. William Dafoe played the Green Goblin in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films. He has also been targeted at the Joker, so that may still happen. I don't know if anything has been confirmed on that end, but I think William Dafoe is a very creepy actor, especially when it came to the Sam Raimi Green Goblin. He did his best work in that, or for me, that was his best, trilogy that I ever saw. And I think he would make a great Joker as well, but he wouldn't necessarily have to be a main character, like a main actor. He could just show up in, certain scenes, that are aimed for Ghost Rider. And I think William Dafoe would be a pretty good Mephisto. But I mean, he may be coming as he may be the Joker before too long anyway. So I mean, who knows? Next up, this is obviously never going to happen either. But Christopher Lee, aka Count Dooku, what I think would make a great Mephisto, simply because of his voice. But there's a slight problem with that. Christopher Lee is dead, so that's definitely never going to happen. But it would be nice to see Christopher Lee, the OG Dracula, become Mephisto, the demon of Ghost Rider. That would be awesome to see, but I guarantee it's never going to happen unless scientists figure out some way to clone people who have been dead for over 5 years. So, next up, again, this is one of those that's probably not going to happen because of a medical issue or whatever, but Tim Curry, again, Tim Curry would make a great Mephisto. Even if it's just a voice acting role, I think Tim Curry's voice alone would be able to sell Mephisto's presence, because Tim Curry, for those of you who don't know, he played in Home Alone 2, he played in the 2-part miniseries of It, the original one from the 90s. He played in tons of things. He played in Clue, he played in Scooby-Doo Goblin King, and a whole bunch of other movies. I can't name them all, but those are the ones that I know of, or some of the ones that I know of. And I think his voice alone would be able to sell Mephisto. I mean, obviously he had a massive stroke that I'm pretty sure crippled him. Don't quote me on that. I didn't actually look into it that much. I was looking up actors that would be, that I thought would be good. His name popped up, and I saw that he was in a Stephen Hawking style wheelchair, so I don't know if he's, a vegetable at this point. I don't know. But personally, I would love to see Tim Curry as Mephisto, but that's, again, probably never going to happen. Next up is Julian McMahon. Now, for those of you who don't know who that is, he was the actor who played Dr. Doom in the original Fantastic Four films, which I still absolutely love, even though they screwed up the second one. The first one, however, I absolutely enjoy. So, Julian McMahon also played... He's already technically played a demon-type character in a... what was it called? I want to say it was the original Charmed show, I guess. He was some kind of boyfriend demon thing. I don't remember. I didn't really watch that show. I've seen like maybe a couple of episodes, but that was about it. But he would make his acting presence would definitely be a great fit for Mephisto, because he's a con artist. He's witty. He's smart. He's not really intimidating, but he would make a great Mephisto just because of his looks, his voice, and his acting style. Because he can play a really good villain, and I think would be a really good choice for Mephisto. So, and then the last actor that would be a great Mephisto is Liam Neeson. For those of you who don't know who Liam Neeson is, he's played in the Taken movies, he's played in the Dark Knight trilogy. He was Ra's al Ghul. He was Qui-Gon Jinn, and a couple of other major films. So I think that Liam Neeson would make a great Mephisto. Again, simply on his acting style and his voice, because Like, he could always be that, witty con artist type thing that Mysterio is basically known for. I think that would, his performance would be a really good addition to Mephisto. So that's just me. I think that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think of this. So if you guys agree with my picks, let me know down in the comments below. I promise you guys, stop motions are going to be coming back soon. I just have to get some stuff ironed out first and hope for the best. So, like I said, none of these names are confirmed. It's just my personal preference on what I would like to see happen in a Ghost Rider style movie. I've been a Ghost Rider fan since I was 5, so I mean, that for 15 years I've been a Ghost Rider fan, because it's just that's such a unique character, and I personally think if even some of those actors got the opportunity to play Ghost Rider or Mephisto, I think that would be a really cool option, or good opportunity, because the villain characters that I mentioned, or the villain actors that I mentioned, I think would be able to nail Mephisto's personality as well as his character traits. The Ghost Rider actors, well, yeah, Thomas Jane may not be the best choice for Ghost Rider now. I think way back when, in 2004 or the early 2000s, when he was coming off of doing Punisher, I think that would have been a better time for him to play Ghost Rider. But who knows? This is Hollywood we're talking about. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all next time on Ultimate Deadpool. Peace out. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all later. Bye.